What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing okay, and today we're going to be doing taking our meds. First, remember, I am not a licensed psychologist, so if your depression is out of control, there are links in the description that are going to help you so that you can get some self-help. Otherwise, do seek professional help from a psychologist and they will be able to assist you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get started. One thing I do know about taking medication is a medication has to be prescribed by your doctor, by your psychiatrist. Personally, mine was prescribed by my psychiatrist, who said I had some pretty bad depression and that I should have been on medication ages ago. I stalled. Don't make my mistake. I took a year to actually go and get my prescription and take it seriously because I thought I could handle everything. And the truth of the matter is, one cannot. If your doctor says you need medication, then you need medication. They're not saying this to bill you unless you think that they're doing that. It's always okay to get a second opinion. There is nothing wrong with that. Do not feel ashamed if you feel like, maybe my doctor is just trying to play me. It's fine. It's how you feel. You're entitled to feeling how you feel. Just go get a second opinion. And if your second opinion confirms this, then you know, honey, it's time for some pills. So one thing I realized is when I took my meds for the first 2 weeks, I'm on Fluoxetine. I can take one a day. I was told to take it during the day. I take it as prescribed, as instructed. But for the first 2 weeks, it was hell. Not the maybe kind of sort of maybe hell. No. It was torture. So bad that I would feel nauseous and tired, and I would get these hectic mood swings. I felt more suicidal for the first 2 weeks than I ever have in my entire life. And when I told my doctor about this, she just said to me, you know what, this is how you're gonna feel for the first 2 weeks, and if by week 3 you're still feeling this way, then maybe we need to prescribe you something else, but give it a chance. So I gave it a chance, and after my first month, everyone around me started to notice that I was doing a lot better. I was actually more focused. I could sleep more. I didn't have night terrors. I could have normal conversations. I could get out of bed because my depression was so bad that I actually felt like I couldn't get out of bed and go job hunting. I couldn't perform. I couldn't have normal conversations with people. I didn't want to be around people. Now, I like my own space and I like to spend time with myself. But when one is depressed, you need to understand that you have a problem. Don't look at depression like you're just sick. Think of it this way. If you feel like you don't want to explain to people that you're sick, look at the word depressed and think of it as a deep rest. You need to give your mind a chance to heal and regroup from whatever it is that's causing it, from whatever traumatic experience or anxieties that are causing your depression or that are causing you to feel like you cannot manage life. Take a deep rest from it. It's like a long nap. And that medication that your doctor prescribes to you is necessary to allow yourself to rest. It is just a crutch. It is not the solution. It is just going to help you kickstart your journey to help and fix the problem. The medication is not supposed to be there forever. It's just until you can work through it. So go to your therapy. Trust in the process. It is a lengthy process, but it is a necessary evil. You will come back on top because of it. Just trust in that gut feeling that says, I need to do this, and shut down that voice of anxiety that says, you are okay. Things that happened to me while I was on my medication, like after a few months, I thought, hey, life is going great, everything is okay, I can go off my meds now. And it started off with me skipping a day, and then that day turned into a week, and then that week turned into 3 weeks, and next thing I know, I'm not feeling too good, and I'm starting to feel like I should take a nap, and that nap turns into staying in bed a little bit longer, which turns into staying in bed the whole day, which turns into not wanting to talk to everyone because I'm in bed and I'm resting. But that's just, you're tricking yourself. You're not helping anyone, and you're not helping yourself. You're actually hurting yourself by not getting out of bed and trying to live your life, because depression is not supposed to stop you from living life. The medication is supposed to kickstart your journey into getting back on track and to just go and live your life to the fullest, which is something that you deserve. Because if you've struggled through depression, and if you've struggled through anxieties, and you have come to the point where you need medication, you owe it to yourself to take your meds and to actually go and get the help you need. If people suggest that you take your meds, and they might not be professionals, but just friends who are concerned about you and who love you and who are there for you every single day, don't you think you owe it to them to take them seriously and to say, hey, maybe if you feel like I'm not doing okay, maybe I should go see, a professional who could diagnose me. You don't know if you might be bipolar, or if you might suffer from depression, or if you might suffer from any underlying condition of like mental health. So if this is something that people have brought to your attention, don't be aggressive about it and don't get defensive. We all have to start off somewhere, and the start of the journey is always bumpy and awful, and it hurts one's feelings. But I promise you, getting help at the end of the day will save your life. I don't think I would be here if I hadn't decided, okay, I think now is time. I think I would be dead. I was that suicidal that I would have most likely killed myself. So maybe don't look at it as, oh, I'm sick, or oh, I need help, or oh, I'm weak. You're not weak. It takes a lot of strength to admit that you need help. Take that deep rest, get better, and you'll live your life to the fullest. Anyway, that's all for today. Don't forget to like, and if you guys have any other ideas, or if you want me to touch on any other thing for depression that's not done already, that I haven't included in my videos, please do hit the comments and say how you feel and say what you think would be best. I am more than happy to do some research and talk to professionals for you, get you some self-help websites, and after all, aren't we here to help each other? Anyway, guys, have an amazing week ahead, and don't forget there is always a light at the end of the rainbow.